Y'all be wildin'. Like I am yeah, I'm lost for words, right? Like I wish I had the perfect thing to say, but like I went from celebrating 100 subscribers literally a couple days ago to like y'all kicked me over a threshold that I didn't even imagine that this would have happened this soon. Literally last I checked, top of recording this, I was at 500 subscribers. Again, like yo, I can't thank y'all enough. Like I got people going back to old videos, watching stuff, leaving comments and everything else, and like just seeing y'all just engaging with all the stuff that I've done so far. And yeah, I can't tell you how grateful I am. So I have to say, like, thank you. I don't have a song or a dance for y'all or nothing like that. But and if I don't get right back to you, because I'm trying my best to like really respond to everybody and make sure that I let you know, like I see you and I appreciate you. So please, if I haven't gotten to you or if I inadvertently skip over you, understand that I see you. Like I really, really do. And I want to make sure that like I acknowledge you, whether it be here or directly in the comment that like, thank you. And I appreciate it so very much. And this made me, this put me in a bit of a headspace, right? Where I'm like, oh shit, like this content creation thing, it's gonna get real, right? Like it's because at first it didn't quite seem like it. It was like, oh, you doing it in passing and so on. And like I kept kind of going back and forth. And I think I want to share something with y'all, right? So I've been a pretty introverted person. I'm sure like in these videos and like in my comments and whatnot, like that does not translate. But there is a level of dissonance that happens when, you're sitting in a space and you're recording yourself and shipping it all for people to watch and view and everything else. So you get a version of me that is very comfortable because I'm by myself. But since I was a kid, like I was this very timid kid, very shy kid, like and there's so much of me that still has that. Like I used to hate when people would see me and that sort of thing. I had a thing, right? It was just a part of who I was. And like I said, there's an element of that that's still true. And I call it introversion more than anything else because it doesn't kind of show up the same way, right? Like I'm a bit more talkative, I'm a bit more forward, I'm more inclined to defend myself, different things like that. I've grown up, right? So I think that that's fair. And part of me, I'm gonna start reading so I'm not on too many tangents, right? Uh, but even down to like writing stuff down is because I can get nervous, right? And I start to throw up words a little bit. Again, just getting in my head. But this YouTube thing like has been something I've been trying to pursue for years. Like I said, like there's folks going back and checking out some of my old stuff and leaving comments on it. And like I told you, I'm really, really grateful. And this is the part where I start to talk about God a little bit. So if that's not your thing, do not feel any kind of way because you click off. That is okay. I appreciate you. I just want you to accept my thank you and my gratitude above anything else, right? So just a thank you and accepting my thank you is more than enough. I appreciate you so very much. And I promise I'm gonna get to you if you left a comment or anything like that. So again, just thank you. And again, like if this is not your thing, feel free to click off. But for the people that's staying, I'm gonna talk to you about how I talk to God, right? And one of the things that came up for me was the Bible says the meek shall inherit the earth. By no means am I suggesting that I'm inheriting the earth by embracing YouTube, but you know, bear with me, hear me out a little bit, all right? Uh, I had this whole idea based on just being timid, based on like wanting to kind of stand behind everybody else, that I can be impactful from behind. Like I was like, oh nah, like let everybody else go ahead, let people do their thing and so on and so forth. And I came to this, the meek shall inherit the earth, right? And I had to ask God, I'm like, yo, bro, why the meek, right? Why not the folks that like this stuff? Why not the people that's interested in standing in the front that want to do this thing, that want to be in the front of stuff, that like how is that balance? How does that make sense? And as I'm having that moment of talking to God about that statement, he brought me back to a place where I was praying and fasting with like a group of like friends, like, and it was only three of us, right? And I'll call them spiritual friends, if you will, right? And we would talk about all of our issues and the things that we would like to come to pass. And this was actually like literally right before the pandemic. It was pre-COVID. It was like 2019. I'm talking like August, September, October type stuff. And we're just going through the ringer, right? Praying with fasting and all of this stuff. And one of my friends in this group came to me and was like, sharing her good news. And the other friend had some good news happen, right? Off of this fasting and praying thing. And I was like, oh, that's fucking fantastic, right? Like, that's so dope. And as she's sharing, like, none of the things that I had wanted to come to pass had actually come to pass. So she was worried about like how I felt about it. And I'm like, nah, like, you're good. I'm like, honestly, your God always trusts me to go last, right? Like, it's one of them things. Like, I never cared about like somebody's blessings happening before mine. It was never a thing. Like, my timidness did not come with envy, and I'm so grateful for that, right? Because that's not true for everybody, and I understand that it's not true for everybody. There's no shade, no shots, and nothing like that. It's just what it is. Like, I never got down about it. I never felt the way about it. I was cool with it. I'm like, no, that's great. Like, I'm fine, right? Like, if I can make it through, I will make it through. And if God said that this is what's happening right now, then this is what's happening right now. And I'm cool with it. Like, I'm healthy, I'm happy, and I'm happy for you too, right? Like, it wasn't an issue. And it was in that moment that God was like, in case you missed it, right? Like, this is why the meek are blessed. Because the meek are okay with everybody being okay. The people that do well and consider other folks are the folks that God needs in the front, right? So, like I said, Torture came and he decided to share my page, talk about my he didn't have to do that. It's the consideration of others. It's the tithing of time. It's the faith that God got it, and being cool with where you're at, and just like, yo, if God is cool, I'm cool, and still working like you got something to do and some place to be, right? So what I'm saying is, don't stop what you're doing, right? Like, I can't discern over your life. I can't, tell you exactly what the next steps are, because, by no means am I a fortune teller. Like, but what I will say here and now is that God did it for me. Just keep showing up. Check your intentions. Be kind even when it's hard. Because one day, the right move at the right time may bring you your heart's desires, and your story can encourage other people. Stay the course. Be filled with love and good intentions. It's going to work out. I'll catch y'all later.